Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine a secure, heavy bank vault. You place $1 million inside. The steel door is 3 feet thick. You lock it with a gold key. No thief can never get in. 10 years pass by in silence. You return to the vault today. The door is still perfectly sealed. You turn the gold key slowly. The stacks of bills are still there. Not a single dollar is missing. You feel a deep sense of relief. But then, you walk outside. You try to buy the same house. The price has suddenly doubled. You try to buy the same car. The price is now 70% higher. Your $1 million is still whole. Yet, half of its power is gone. A silent thief entered that vault. He did not break the law. He did not touch the paper. He simply reached through the walls. He stole the value, not the cash. This is the invisible tax. It has no name on your paycheck. The government never sends a bill, but you are paying it every second. Most people call this phenomenon inflation. But that word is too clinical. It sounds like a natural weather event. In reality, it is a structural choice. It is a slow, quiet redistribution. It is a leak in your life. Think about how you earn money. You trade your most precious asset. You trade your finite human time. You trade mornings away from home. You trade evenings of deep exhaustion. You store that life force in dollars. The invisible tax drains that storage. Your past work is losing its edge. Every year, you become slightly poorer. Even if your bank balance stays level. Even if you get a raise. Let us look at two different savers. Meet James and Sarah. They both earned $100,000 last year. James is a very traditional saver. He keeps his cash in the bank. He likes seeing the large number. It gives him a sense of safety. Sarah feels estranged. Quiet and ease. She looks at the rising prices. She sees the cost of eggs. She notices the price of gas. She decides to move her money. She buys land and productive businesses. She buys assets that cannot be printed. 5 years pass for both friends. James still has his $100,000. But his rent has increased significantly. His favorite coffee now costs double. James is working harder than ever, but he is falling behind the curve. He is running on a broken treadmill. Now, let us look at Sarah. The value of her land rose. The profits from her business increased. Her wealth grew with the prices. She did not lose her time. She protected her past life force. James is a victim of the tax. Sarah is a student of the system. Why does this happen so consistently? Why can money not stay stable? The answer is found in the supply. Imagine a room with 10 chairs. There are 10 people with $10. Each chair costs exactly $1. The balance is perfect and fair. Now, someone prints 10 more dollars. The people now have $20 total. But there are still only 10 chairs. The chairs did not become better. They did not become more comfortable. But now, each chair costs $2. The money did not gain value. The money simply became more common. When something is common, it is cheap. Central banks are the great printers. They create new units out of air. Every new dollar dilutes your old ones. It is like watering down a soup. The bowl stays the same size, but the nutrients are slowly vanishing. The flavor becomes increasingly weak. Most people focus on their wages. They cheer for a yearly raise. I got a 4% raise. They feel like they are winning. But the invisible tax is 6%. Their math is tragically, deeply wrong. They actually took a pay cut. They are losing 2% yearly. They are working more for less. This is the modern middle class trap. It is a cycle of quiet erosion. The wealthy do not hold cash. They understand that cash is melting. They hold the things that rise. They own the means of production. They own the real estate below. They even own the debt itself. Think about that for a second. Debt is the opposite of savings. If money becomes less valuable, then debt also becomes less valuable. The wealthy borrow cheap money today. They buy powerful, lasting assets. They pay back with thinner dollars. The invisible tax helps the borrower. It destroys the diligent, quiet saver. This disrupts everything we are taught. We are told to stay debt-free. We are told to save for safety. For the average person, this is ruin. For the elite, this is leverage. They use the leak to grow. You use the leak to shrink. How do you stop the theft? You must redefine what money is. Money is not the paper bill. Money is a receipt for energy. Paper bills are just the containers. If the printer makes too many containers, each container holds less actual energy. You must own the energy itself. Own the things people always need. Housing, food, and vital transportation. These things have a physical reality. They do not care about printers. A square foot of land is land. An ounce of gold is gold. Their price in dollars will change, but their true value remains steady. This is the only real defense. The thief never takes a break. He is working while you sleep. He is at the grocery store. He is at the pharmacy counter. He is inside your digital wallet. But you can close the door. You can move your wealth elsewhere. Move it from paper to power. Move it from cash to ownership. The tax cannot burn a forest. The tax cannot shrink a building. It only burns the paper promises. Stop trusting the paper promises. Start trusting the tangible world. The global climate is changing fast. The printers are running very hot. The invisible tax is accelerating. Don't wait for the total melt. Protect your life's work today. Stop being a passive saver. Become an active, strategic owner. The vault door is wide open. The choice is finally yours. Recognize the silent thief and keep your future whole. The system is built on noise. Silence is your best investment. Watch the numbers, not the paper. Own the world. Don't rent it. Your time is worth the struggle. Your energy deserves a shield. This is the path to freedom. Walk it with your eyes open. The invisible is now visible. Act before the value vanishes.